Small continuous improvements. Small continuous improvements.
Randy was doing his 3S and noticed that there was garbage all over the place. And he had the thought, okay, well, why do we actually have all this garbage everywhere?
So, with our dumpster being the way it is, everybody kind of just throws the garbage in all loosey-goosey like. And either the wind or the crows and ravens come along and pick up the garbage and throw it everywhere. So instead of having to clean that up, we're gonna fix that problem now. So I figured to help fix the loose garbage problem, we would just put bags in the orange garbage can. So first of all, there's my breadcrumb, some extra bags, and the bag that I'm gonna put in there. So here, now to do the rest.
So we noticed the other day that every time we empty this chute when it gets plugged up, all the sawdust was falling down in this hole down here, and that's where the drive belt is. So I just stuck a piece of wood in there, and it keeps all the chips from falling down in by the belt.
All right, so there's some dunnage left in the yard. I see it all the time, whether in the front or the back. Sometimes it's 4x4, sometimes it's 2x3. I think when we leave dunnage out, it's an unfinished job. We didn't follow it through. So where does the dunnage go when we're done? What's the standard? Well, the dunnage goes back where we got it from. There we go, dunnage back home where it belongs. So anytime that we grab dunnage, whether it's a 4x4 or a 2x3, if we're done using it, it's gotta go back in the pile and not be left out in the yard. All right, right here, there's some 2x3 dunnage left out. So where does it go? Where does the 2x3 dunnage go when we're done using it? Well, if it's 48 inches long, it goes over there. And if it's 46 inches long, it goes over there. Hi guys.
Here we are in the carpentry shop. We've been working at getting this all set up to be all lean and everything, but we don't have any labels at all yet, so I'm gonna start labeling a few things and see where we get today. Well, here we are, began the labeling process in the new carpentry shop. A few friendly reminders here too. Here's some more of the labels.
We've had a big issue lately with speeding into the yard, and we've talked about a couple different solutions, speed bumps, speed limit signs, stuff like that. We found what seems to work the best is just narrowing the gate. So the gate now only opens this wide, just enough for a truck to sneak through, and it's been working really well. So just so everybody knows, this is how far we open the gate, and that is why there is a cement block there by the wheel.
Just to add to Steve's video there, which was an awesome idea, we also have a customer parking sign right here because customers always have a hard time and they're a little bit unsure when they enter the yard. But we keep having employees park in the customer parking. Just another reason why sharing these videos are so important, so we can all get the ideas across so we're all on the same page. So over at the mill here, we've been doing more than just a two-set improvement. We've been doing more of a Kaizen event where we've been working on getting the log rails set up to put these plastic strips in, and you can see that Stu has helped with drilling out all these holes and getting these plastic bends cut up for us, and we're gonna get those all put in today. So we finished getting the wear strips all down and tacked in, welded, and the chains all back on, and we've got it loaded up with logs. We can now load more logs and it will still jog them forward.
Great standardization in the trucks from Sandy, the fuel cards and the account for the dump.
So we've had issues with the compressor, people not turning it off at night and then draining it, and same thing in the morning, having the drain plug open and then turning it on and the compressor just runs and runs. So let's see if we can improve that. So I see some 3S reveals potential problems. The oil is just black and disgusting in there, and the air filters as well are just gnarly. Randy did do a great job getting out of his comfort zone and connecting this, but I'm just gonna follow it through a little better. Okay, so I routed that air line up and got all the twists and knots out. I've changed the oil and flushed it, and I've replaced the air filters, and we had all that just sitting here. I've also added the air compressor on and off. I've labeled that. And I've also labeled the air dryer, and I've, wherever you ask the question, the answer should be. I've put the shut-off instructions on it. I've also created a standard of work on how to turn on the compressor and off the compressor. I've also created, it happens every 5 minutes. I've also created a how-to video about some air compressor safety and how to turn it on and off and how to operate the air dryer and locations of shutoffs around the shop for drains.